Back at Raw, another workout, functional Friday. I'm a bit sore, so today's workout's going to be all about mobility. I've been needing to work on that the past 12 months or so. So Jay, my boy, what do we got today?
We got starting off with a bit of weighted mobility, so some Jefferson curls, some weighted pancakes, some windmills, get the shoulders prepped up, bulletproof them. Gonna work on a bit of flow, some animal flow stuff, just to loosen everything up and prime the joints a bit more. And then a bit of strength work, some block cleans, deadlift, broad jump, finishing it off with some parallel bar work at the end. Good times.
Sounds awesome. Woo!
Easy. All right. Stop doing that dumb shit. I did that fucking hurt my wrist 2 days ago and I did it again. I'm like,
First exercise, Jefferson curl, one of the best ones to warm up the spine. Idea is to go as slow as possible, collapse each one of the vertebrae one at a time. So you'll see us doing it. We've got the rounded pancake, weighted pancake, sorry. So how's this different to, so what's a normal pancake? You just don't have the weight there.
yeah, so you basically, you can do a whole bunch of different ways where you creep down and go to the side and you creep yourself across the floor. The weight really is just good for pulling yourself down into a position.
What are you working on stretching here?
Adductors.
Abductors?
That's the one, thank you. A lot of the time when you squat, you'll contract medially. So if you find whenever you're squatting and you're dropping in and your knees coming in as you're trying to push out, so adductors are too tight, so you need to loosen them up so your glutes can actually fire off properly.
I have that exact issue. Now, we got windmills. That stretch, that pancake, weighted pancake, was one of the, most painful stretches I've ever done. I was going white in the face a bit there, but nonetheless, I feel amazing now. What do we got now, brother? Windmills.
Windmills. So the idea is to get a kettlebell weight or whatever weight in your hand, lock your shoulder out, really make sure that you're engaged and get it flat. You don't want to be sitting forward and just activating the front of your delts. So you really want to get that shoulder locked in. You're going to point your toes to the side and we're just going to slide down the leg, rotating the arm through all of its motion or points, all the way back out, rotating the arm. What we're doing here is we're just really stabilizing the whole shoulder joint. It's the most complex joint in the body, and it just wreaks havoc whenever you're not looking after it on all your lifts.
So now last bit of mobility before we get into the strength workout. We got a bit of animal flow for, how long? We got 10 minutes of animal flow. So what would you describe animal flow as, Jay?
To me, we're just going to freestyle. A little bit of capoeira, a bit of handstands, some cartwheels, move, hop down into some compromising positions and have
Just
fun.
moving, right? Just moving around. That's it. That's the good fun about it. Animal flow is, it looks simple, but I assure you it's incredibly difficult. So if you've ever seen Edo Portel before, you'd be aware of the lizard crawl. So that's what we've been trying to do just recently, is master the lizard crawl. And it looks a lot easier, and it looks weird. We've never seen it before, but it's a phenomenal all body workout. My shoulders are on fire, my arms are on fire, my abs are on fire. And this guy, Edo, if you've never seen him before, check him out. Edo, I-D-O-P-O-R-T-A-L, Portal. He does it with so much better flow than we do. But nonetheless, it's still good fun. What do we got now? We got block cleans. Block clean, we're on the strength part of the workout. So block cleans, deadlift, broad jump, five rounds. Oh, gymnastic strength.
Yeah, bit of contrast training, some block cleans, and then some parallel bar work. Good times.
So the cleans are another exercise I've never done before, and my technique is horrible because I'm sort of from a weightlifting background or bodybuilding background. I just sort of brute force the weight up every time, and from what I've been told, essentially you're supposed to pick the weight up, bounce it off your thighs, and then with the momentum bring it up and catch it underneath. And I'm just essentially, I'll show you, I've just been kind of bouncing it, curling it up to my shoulders. But ideally you want to hop up and then catch. And don't quote me on form or technique. Make sure you research this if you, I don't know, if you want to learn more about them. But I'm slowly learning from the master over here. You're teaching me.
The student over here.
The student, yeah. We're all learning, but it's good fun. And as you can see, I've got red marks on my shoulders already. So we got a bit distracted. Someone came to the gym and just started talking to us. He's an awesome bloke. But nonetheless, we're gonna skip deadlifts because we're a bit cold now, and skip the broad jumps. Just go straight into the gymnastic strength training. What are you gonna do on the gymnastic strength training?
At the moment, I'm working from L-sit to handstand, so I'm just gonna go over a few drills that I've been going over.
Parallel bars?
Parallel bars, yep. Some handstands.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So what's the goal here? L-sit into handstand. Oh, so close, brother, so close. So how were you practicing to start off with? What were the movements you were doing before you could do the handstand?
So, I nailed just like getting up into a handstand on the parallel bars first. So,
yeah.
You know, that was just entrancing in, and then just getting comfortable so that you can hold yourself into the position. While practicing that, we were doing a little bit of L-sit variation. So, you know, started out here, and bring the knees out, then bring the feet out. Then sort of mix the two movements in together. So I'd start from just here, and go back here. Back to the L.
Just rotating back and forth. That's what I need to work on. Just that rotation. My turn.
Ew.
Woo! Just finished up a session at Raw Training Australia with my boy Jay. We didn't go too heavy this time, bro.
No, we went a little bit light today.
It's just more mobility. My core is on fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
Parallel bars are fun.
How you feeling?
Fresh ass. Ready for some.
So we're gonna rock and roll. I'm a bit sore from a couple of days ago, but today was a really good session, just focusing on mobility. But sometimes you just got to do that. Recognize when you're sore. Recognize when what you're going to train. Listen to your body. Don't go too hard, otherwise you get injured. And being injured sucks.
It does.
Am I right?
It does.
We'll catch you next week.